If you're planning a visit to Peppa Pig World at Paultons Park, here is our ultimate guide to help you make the most of your visit. Peppa Pig World is located inside Paultons Park theme park in Hampshire and is included in all entry tickets. It's the perfect theme park for toddlers, and we recently visited again for our daughter's 3rd birthday. Now, the main focus is on Peppa Pig World, but at the end of this video I'm going to share a little bit about what the rest of the park has to offer, so be sure to check that out. Paultons Park generally opens at 10 AM with closing times varying by season. Check out the official website for exact timings on your visit date. Prices vary depending on the season and whether you book tickets in advance. It's usually cheaper to buy tickets online and in advance than on the day, and there are options for individual tickets, family tickets and annual passes. Now, typically you won't find discounts like at the other parks in the UK, however, it's always worth checking, as who doesn't like a discount? At the time of making this video, Paultons Park are offering a 2-for-1 ticket when you book one of their short breaks packages. Peppa Pig World features 9 themed rides, various play areas and plenty of opportunities to meet Peppa and her friends. Let's first go through each of the 9 rides. Take to the skies in a colourful balloon ride with Peppa and friends. This ride rotates around a central tower while gently lifting you up and down, simulating the feeling of a hot air balloon flight. Each individual balloon also spins independently, which is controlled by the rider, so you can either go crazy and spin as fast as possible, or you can take it at a slower pace and take in the panoramic views of Peppa Pig World from this ride. Ride on a Dinosaur with George. This fun attraction is perfect for toddlers, however has a height restriction, so you must be at least 0.85 meters to ride, so our 1-year-old couldn't ride on this one. This ride lets children hop on the back of George's dinosaur for a gentle adventure as you travel along a prehistoric themed track, encountering playful scenes and characters from the Peppa Pig series. This ride is my personal favourite. Take a scenic ride around Peppa Pig World on Grandpa Pig's train. Driven by the main man himself, it's a calmer ride and the track is fairly small. It's not one of those trains that goes all around the park, but it is great for younger children. This ride is probably the most intense ride within Peppa Pig World, as riders climb aboard individual cloud carriages which rotate around 3 separate axes while moving up and down. Think of it as combining the rotational movement of a merry-go-round with the motion of a Ferris wheel while moving up and down a vertical central pillar. This ride not only provides a fairly fast-paced 3-way directional movement, but in case that wasn't enough for you, each individual cloud car also has a turning wheel that riders can spin should they so choose. It's a fun ride, but just be aware that some children may not like this one, as it can make your tummy feel funny. This is one of the newer rides where up to 4 passengers hop aboard a gentle boat ride down a calm river which travels past various Peppa Pig scenes. Despite having 4 seats per boat, we were 5 on our visit and they let our 1-year-old sit on one of our laps. This was a nice calm ride with lots to see as you go round. It's definitely a must-ride attraction. Drive around in Daddy Pig's iconic car. This gentle ride is ideal for toddlers and preschoolers. The charming ride takes families on a scenic tour through the countryside, complete with familiar sights and sounds from the Peppa Pig series. It's one of our kids' favourite rides. This ride is a water-based merry-go-round where riders sit one behind the other in boats that bob up and down as they go round. Again, it's a great little ride for young ones which splashes you a little bit as you go round. Well worth a go. This is a helicopter themed mini Ferris wheel ride with 4 seats per helicopter. The children ride in the front where it has a little cockpit to pretend that they're flying, which our 9-year-old did a great job in getting our 3-year-old involved with. This aerial ride lifts passengers up into the sky for a gentle spin, offering great views of Peppa Pig World from above. You may even see the train go by. Okay, so being brutally honest here, as you approach the castle and enter the queue, it looked promising, but once you're on the ride, it's a bit underwhelming, which is a real shame. You board the carriage, which travels along an elevated track which offers some good views of the park and of Grampy Rabbit's sailing club. However, The carriage's sides are a little bit high, and unless you're tall enough to see over the carriages, which smaller children aren't, there's not much else to see. It has some narration by characters from the show throughout the ride, but to be quite honest, our two youngest were more entertained by their packet of crisps than they were this ride. I felt it could have done with having more things to see on the journey round, which they should have built specifically for the ride up high on the same level. It's still worth experiencing as you're there anyway, but if the queue times are long for this ride, I'd personally go and do something else and wait for the queue to die down a bit. This is an indoor play area themed around George's spaceship, perfect for taking cover with the kids should the weather turn and it starts to rain. It's pretty decent to be fair, lots of slides and things to climb, so well worth having a little play in there if you've got the time. So this is an outdoor playground, which again is pretty decent. There's more than enough to do and it's a great place to burn off some energy. It's suitable for children up to the ages of 6. We've always found that we spend quite a lot of time here as our kids love running around and climbing on everything. And then within Mr. Potato's playground at the back is a fun water play area where kids can splash around in the water jets and fountains. Don't forget to bring your swimsuits, towels or a change of clothes. Again, our kids have always loved this area. So there are lots of other little sights and sounds to see at Peppa Pig World as you stroll through, such as visit Peppa Pig's house and see Peppa and her family making pancakes. It's worth taking a stroll through and it's a great photo opportunity. This is one of the first things you see as you walk in. Not really exciting, but Grandpa Pig is there to welcome you into Peppa Pig World. This is a nice little extra. The ducks can be seen and even heard quacking in the pond as they go round. Grandad Dog is always helping people to mend their broken down cars and buses. Hop aboard Daddy Pig's car ride and you'll see him at work near his garage. Inside Madame Gazelle's schoolhouse, you'll find Peppa, George and Madame Gazelle ready to take their photo with you in their classroom setting. Note, you will have to pay an additional charge for official photographs. You can see this in the centre of Grandpa Pig's little train ride. See it sitting on top of a hill. See Mr. Bull as he's digging up the road. We thought it was a fun and quirky feature. I'm not sure our 1-year-old agrees. Look up and wave to Peppa and the Queen as they make a special appearance on the Queen's castle balcony. He stands ready to welcome you outside Mr. Potato's outdoor adventure playground, featuring a magnificent rainbow path to add a splash of colour to your adventure. This isn't part of Peppa Pig World, but worth a mention as you can walk right into it next to Miss Rabbit's helicopter flight and see the little guys. Throughout the day, you can meet Peppa, George and other characters for photo opportunities and hugs. Check the schedule on the app to plan your day around these events. Peppa Pig World is home to the largest Peppa Pig shop in the whole world. There's lots to choose from, including bespoke clothing for Peppa and George fans, photo frames to hold magical memories of your day, or a camper van keyring for the Daddy Pig in your household. A lot of the merchandise is made especially for Peppa Pig World, so it is unique and cannot be found anywhere else. If you're visiting with children that are under school age, so under 4, then it's well worth considering planning your visit outside of peak times, such as the weekends and holidays, to avoid the masses. To make the most of your day, arrive early to avoid the queues and experience the park at a leisurely pace. The app provides live ride wait times, a park map and show schedules. Using the app, you can also see when Peppa and friends are available for meet and greet photo opportunities. Depending on the nature of your kids, it might be a good idea to let them burn off some of the energy in the soft play area or the adventure playground between queuing for more popular rides. These areas give them a chance for a much needed break from the queues. So other tips include bring in small toys, games, download apps and shows on your phone or tablet to keep the kids entertained, playing simple games like I Spy or trivia to pass the time. Snacks are also a great way to provide distraction in the queues, which brings me to there are plenty of places to grab a bite to eat within Peppa Pig World, but there are also places outside in Paultons Park. However, prices will be high. We always prefer to bring food with us, as not only does it keep costs down, but if you bring picky bits, then the kids can eat them in the queue, which not only helps you keep them entertained while they're waiting to go on rides, but you can also maximise your day by not spending time sitting down and eating. Furthermore, queue times during typical lunchtime periods can be shorter while most people go and grab something to eat in one of the restaurants. There's loads of places to sit down in Peppa Pig World and eat the food that you've brought as well, so you know, if you want to just chill out, then you can do that as well. Right, so for the early birds among us, for those looking to squeeze every drop out of your visit to Peppa Pig World, you can purchase an early pass. This allows you to meet Peppa Pig and George personally before the park opens between 9 and 9:30. This is only on selected dates, and you can also enjoy early access to the park, so from 9:30 till 10 you get to ride on the rides before everyone else goes into the park. Places are limited, so check out the website for pricing and how to book. So for this, make sure you pack swimming costumes and towels, etc. If the weather's good for you, then this can be great fun, especially at the end of the day. Wear comfortable clothing and footwear suitable for walking lots and various weather conditions. I personally wear my gym trainers now, as I learned this lesson the hard way at Disneyland Paris a couple of years ago when I wore less practical shoes. Some rides have height restrictions, so check these ahead of time if you're visiting with young children. The park is stroller friendly, so bring one if you have young children who may need to rest at various points throughout the day. Stroller parking is available at ride entrances. Paultons Park also offers a stroller hire service should you decide that you need one on the day. So Paultons Park caters perfectly for young families and provides plenty of baby changing facilities as well as private breastfeeding cubicles. Each normal toilet also has a smaller toilet option for young park visitors and lower basins to make it easier for little ones to access these facilities during the day. The UK weather can be unpredictable, so make sure to have a look at what it's going to be like the night before. That said, pack it all. We've been caught out many times in this country when the weather changes by the hour, so bring hats, sun cream, sunglasses for sunny days and waterproofs for rainy days. Possibly even ski jackets for snow, you just never know. So beyond Peppa Pig World, don't forget Paultons Park offers over 70 rides and attractions, beautiful gardens and exotic animals. Highlights include thrilling roller coaster rides, the Lost Kingdom Dinosaur theme park and gentle rides for toddlers. With various dining options and plenty of picnic spots, it's easy to spend a full day exploring. The park's friendly atmosphere and well-maintained facilities ensure a memorable visit for all ages, and this couldn't be more true for us. We're a family of 6 and our children's ages are 18, 9, 3 and 1. So we have differing interests in our family, and this park offers something for everyone. We took our 9-year-old boy recently with our 1 and 3-year-old, and he had the best day too, as we made sure to venture outside of Peppa Pig World with him so he could experience everything that they also had on offer. That said, you may be pushed to do absolutely everything in just one day, depending on when you visit and who you're with, so bear that in mind. Plan your exit strategy to avoid the rush at closing time, especially if you have young children who may be tired. That said, our kids, they never tire, so we were one of the last to leave the park and we drove straight out. So Peppa Pig World is a magical place where the world of Peppa Pig comes to life. With a variety of rides, attractions and play areas, it offers a fantastic day out for families with young children. Plan your visit carefully, take advantage of the facilities and most importantly, have fun.